Good evening, friends. Welcome to a super edition of the KXIP Star Hangout. We have an amazing show lined up for you. We have not one, not two, but three superstars of the team here. We have the batting legend Virupa himself with us, and we have the Killer Miller and Gurudev Sanjay Bangar with us. Let me say a quick hi to all three of you. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hi.
Okay, a little more excitement. Anyways, okay, let
Fans
me
should
just.
be excited, not players.
Fans are super excited, super excited.
Yes.
Viru, we will find out very, very soon. We have four special fans who are contest winners who are joining us today for the show who have this opportunity to talk to you guys live. Let me say a quick hi to my co-host, the lovely Penny, before we move on to the conversation. Penny, hi.
Yes.
Hi guys. Hi Pankaj. Thank you so much. Really excited for this hangout. Killer Miller, Virupa, and our coach. Let me introduce you to the fans that are with us today. There's Kunal and Sarb. Kunal is an advocate. Sarb has joined us all the way from Ludhiana. And in the other frame, we have Shivam and Sehaj, who are both classmates, and they're very, very excited to ask you guys questions. So over to you, Pankaj. Let's get this started.
Fantastic. That was a great introduction. Penny, we'll get to the fans in a short while, but let me just start the conversation by going to Virupa. Virupa, IPL ke baad, long time, long layoff. How does it feel to be back in action?
Feeling very good. Last two games we played really well, especially the last game. The way Patel and Killer Miller batted, I think it was fabulous to see that, especially that Patel and a young guy who we were in trouble and he hit that two fours and a six on Rampal's overs. So that was the turning point for the game. So I'm pretty happy. Going well, so hopefully we'll qualify for semi-finals in coming games, win one at least out of it.
Fantastic, fantastic, Viru. In fact, we just had a chat with Akshar Manan just a couple of days back, and they were very, very, encouraged by your kind words, all the support that you've been giving them. So wonderful to see that happening in the team. I have a question for you, another question for you, Viru, that has come from a fan, and I'm sure you get this a lot. But the question is that when you go out to bat, what is going on in your mind?
When I'm walking on the field, I try to be calm and blank from the mind. So just go with that mindset that I don't think anything about the game. Try to sing a good song, and if I can, so and just react to the ball and play every ball on merit. And if I can hit the four or six, it's good. Otherwise, I'll try to rotate the strike. And in the I think first game, I batted with the second game. Sorry, I batted with Manan for almost 4 overs. So I was on two and he was on 22. So I was just looking at the screen board and saying that what's happening here. It's the other way around. Manan was on 22 and Sehwag was on two. Should be on other other way around. So, but sometimes yes, I was not in good nick, or maybe I didn't get the strike. And Manan was hitting well, so I was telling him that just keep going, keep hitting well because you are hitting well, so just keep going. And doesn't matter who's scoring runs. End of the day, Kings XI Punjab are getting runs.
Perfect, perfect. I'm sure that those words mean so much to the youngsters like Manan and Akshar. Let me just move over to the Killer Miller here. David, long layoff, as I said, at the beginning of the show. How does it feel to be back in India for the Champions League?
It's been my fourth time now here in Chandigarh, especially. So for me, it's like it's become like my home. I really sort of feel good coming back to the Marriott Hotel. But first time for me in the Champions League, which is really exciting. It's good to be here, and it's a short tournament, so you got to start really well, and that's what we've done. We've won our first two games. And like Viru said, we're going to have to just keep going and hopefully we can make the playoffs.
Wonderful. Let me just go over to my co-host, Penny. Penny, you wanted to talk about the previous match. Go for it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. In fact, what Virupa just said about how he encourages his colleagues, how he encouraged Manan, I was quite impressed with that, Virupa ji. My question is actually for Miller. You won a nail-biting thriller for KXIP recently. So how does that feel? What do you feel about that? What goes on in your mind when that's happening?
It's always a great feeling to to be there towards the end for the team and hit the hit the winning runs, or just be not out and be there at the end. So for me, that's sort of the role that I really enjoy to do for the team. And when it comes off, it's a great feeling. It's very rewarding. I thought I was quite fortunate to start with my innings the other night, but I stayed there and like Viru said, he came in and absolutely cleaned up and made it look very easy. So it's at the end of the day, it's a team effort, and everyone played their part, and the bowlers did really well, and it was just really good to get the team over towards the end.
Absolutely, and in fact, we're really looking forward to the game that's going to take place tomorrow. I have another question for Coach. Coach, what are your views on KXIP's performance so far in the Champions League?
It's been good. I mean, obviously, you cross the line. That is all the more important. Obviously, we are delighted that we have 2 wins under the belt. But I guess that there's a lot of scope for improvement, and we're just trying to do the best that we can and put up a better performance when we get on the field tomorrow.
Okay, that's amazing. Pankaj, I think you have a question for Coach as well.
I do. Coach, you said that there is always room for improvement, and I saw Virupa smiling there. But regardless of that,
no, what Viru was saying now, ये typical coach बन गया अभी. और जैसे अभी he was referring to the scoreboard. So he was on 2 and Manan was on 22. So I was just also within my own mind, I was also seeing that there have been times when Sanjay Bangar used to be on 20 and he used to be on 80. So life comes full circles. तो जो आपने किया वो वापस आता है वीरू.
Fantastic, lovely. Sanjay, my question is, Mitchell Johnson misses out, unfortunately. Does the bowling unit feel the pinch of that, or no? They're coping up very well. Tell us more about it, please.
I mean, to lose a player of his caliber, not to have him here, is obviously a setback for us. But again, it's also an opportunity for our younger players to step up and take the responsibility. And I'm pretty happy from that perspective, because whenever our younger players have come up and taken that center stage, they've given that feeling that they belong there, and they're not overawed by the platform and not overawed by the stage that they are playing at. So from that perspective, it's been really pleasing to see.
Splendid. Thank you for that, Sanjay. Penny, we have 4 fans with us. Why don't you introduce them back and give them opportunity to have a conversation with the stars?
Absolutely. I mean, we were just before the hangout, we were sitting and chatting with them, and they are so excited to ask you guys questions. So I'm going to call on Shivam. Shivam, would you like to ask your question? Please unmute yourself, Shivam.
Hi, sir.
Hello, Mr. Shivam. How are you?
All well, sir. How are you?
Very good.
Okay, sir. I have a question for you.
For me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir, one batsman from another team you would love to open with in Champions League T20, and why?
Gautam Gambhir. Missing him.
Apart from Gautam Gambhir.
But you ask one batsman, no?
And why actually?
Because I haven't done opening with him for a long time, so I don't know. After this, maybe we are going to play the first class cricket together, and I'll get a chance to open with him. But unfortunately, maybe I will not bat as an opener, because we have a couple of openers for Delhi Ranji Trophy team: Gautam Gambhir, Shikhar Dhawan, Unmukh Chand, Mohit Sharma, and Virender Sehwag. There are 5 openers, so somebody has to sacrifice one place for others. So maybe I'm the senior most, so I have to sacrifice for them. So I'm hoping that if Gautam became the captain of Delhi Ranji Trophy team, he'll ask me to do opening, then I'll happily do that.
Okay.
We're really looking forward to that, Virupa. In fact, there's another fan who would like to ask you a question. Kunal, would you like to ask your question now?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone.
Hi, Kunal.
Yeah, my question is for Miller right now.
Hello.
Hi, sir. I've heard your name is you're more popularly known as the Killer Miller. So, is this your first cricketing nickname, or you have been called other names as well?
No, this is my first and only nickname that I've been given. I actually really like it as well. It's very
Yeah,
Boracha.
it's so perfect and suits you really well.
Suits me very well.
Yes.
Uh, in what way?
No, it's the
Because
way
I
you
don't like
bat.
to be a killer, but maybe on the field I like to be a
You
killer,
kill
but
the
off the
ball.
field I hope I'm not a killer.
Yeah, you kill the balls. I mean, it's just perfect batting lineup. The way you bat just goes with the name.
Yeah, that was a little bit breaky. I didn't hear what.
He said that your batting lineup, you bat so perfectly that it goes with the name, and yeah, that's actually a very cool name. I think Killer Miller. I think we have time for another question. Sarv, would you like to ask your question?
Yeah, hello. My question is to Sanjay sir.
Yeah.
Which are the CLT20 teams that can be a threat to your chances of winning the CLT20?
There are a lot of good teams. Actually, all the teams have performed really well in their domestic circuit and come here, and that is why it's called Champions League. So all teams have an equal chance, and we see all teams as a threat to our campaign.
Yeah, that. But I also think like it can't be a threat to Kings XI. They surely gonna win this one. And my best wishes are with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kunal. Penny, I think let's just get Sehaj in as well. The poor thing must be feeling ignored. Everybody's asked a question, and he's feeling left out. Sehaj, why don't you jump in, buddy, and ask a question?
Thanks, Pankaj. Hi, Kilamela, Virupa, and Mrs. Sanjay Bangar.
Hello.
My question is to Virupa.
Hello.
Three CL T20 bowlers who are somewhat difficult to read for you.
Difficult to read for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All the bowlers are difficult, man. You know, it's just matter of time. You know, if batsman in good form, they all are very easy to play. If batsman is not in good form, then every bowler is very difficult. You can ask Miller because first game we both got out on zero. I faced one ball. He played three balls. He was better than me actually. At least he faced three balls. So we sat there full game. You know, just discussing that only and watching the game, and praying that we will win and hopefully coach will not shout on us. But end of the game, coach said that those who got out early, please check their shots. So I was not happy the way you got out, guys. So please make sure next game when you get the opportunity, play well, score runs, and contribute for the team.
So,
Fantastic.
Virupa, is it the thing? Can you tell us what coach
Am I
said
right,
actually?
Pankaj?
Absolutely, Virupa, you're on the money all the time.
Thank you.
Virupa, actually, can you tell us what exactly is it that coach says after the game is done? Good performance and otherwise.
What is the best part of the Sanjay's coaching is that he never mentioned a name. He said that I know there are a lot of players who played a bad shot and got out in a unusual fashion. So make sure that next time when they go out there, they remember their dismissals and they will not repeat the same mistakes. So and he said, yes, I'm happy that we won the game, but we have to improve, in every game. The way he said in his interview that there is a lot of room to improve. So still, we are improving, and hopefully we'll improve when final will come.
That's quite interesting. So he gives subtle hints about who needs to improve and how it must be done.
Yes.
I've got a question for David. David, a little birdie told us that you were in Shimla recently.
Wow.
Yes, I was there.
Is that so? Okay, so did you enjoy Shimla? How was the trip?
It was a fantastic time, thank you. We were there for Sunday afternoon. We arrived in Wildflower Hotel, and we left on Monday afternoon. So we were only there for
Less than 24.
Less than 24 hours, but it was a fantastic time.
Lovely.
Would have been a lot better if Virusa was there, but it was a very good time. A very windy road up the hill or mountain, but very nice to be up there and experience that.
So we're glad that you enjoy India so much.
Yes, we went the bow and arrow. The archery. There's archery over there. We learned how to to shoot the arrow, which was fun.
Okay. Very glad to hear that. We're going to take one more fan question before I hand it over to Pankaj. Kunal, would you like to ask? I think you have another question, is it?
Yeah, please, let me ask. My question is for Coach Saab this time. Can you please?
Go for it, Kunal.
Yeah, hi sir.
Yeah, Kunal.
Yeah, sir, I would like to ask, who do you think is the most promising upcoming talent in your team? In the whole camp?
There's so many good players with us. Akshar, Manan, Sandeep Sharma, and I mean the way Viru is training nowadays, I think age is just a number, and he is as good as any young player.
Yeah, he's looking so young, so red now.
No, the best thing about our team is that everybody is really hungry, and even when they all assembled here, you could really make out that they had worked a lot on their game, their fitness levels, and just wanting to get better. So I think that's a very good sign for us.
And as a bowler,
to see that sort of hunger among all our players.
And as a bowler, sir?
As a bowler, I would say Sandeep Sharma did really well for us, but sadly he's got injured and not part of our campaign. But he was somebody who has got a real good future and a good potential fast bowler. Apart from that, we have some young bowlers, Anurit Singh and Shardul Thakur, who unfortunately hasn't got any game so far. He's also a very good talent, and you'll definitely like to see him. Once he gets his opportunity, he'll definitely impress our fans by his performances.
Thank you so much for talking. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you for that, Kunal. My next question is for David. David, your team bats so deep. How much freedom does that give you while you're out there? I mean, is that a great help, or you don't really think about such things?
Yeah, it definitely helps a lot to know that there's a lot of batters still to come, or that there's a lot of batters in front of me. But sometimes that can work badly because then the players don't really take responsibility. But fortunately for our team so far, with the RPL and now the last two performances, the guys, everyone is wanting to do really well. So, they're taking responsibility, and when the chance comes, they really make it count. So it's really nice to see that a lot of different players are doing well in different games, and that's always really healthy. It's always really healthy to see that from the team, that everyone can step up when they need it. You see, like the other night with Axe, he came in, and when we needed him, he came to the party. So it's just things like that along the way that is really encouraging.
Fantastic. Let me just go back to Sanjay now. Sanjay, just a moment ago, Kunal had asked you a question about the youngsters and everything. We of course have batting greats as is Virupara sitting right next to you. How happy does it make you to see young players, such as Manan, Nanuri, Karan, and now Akshar, with a brilliant innings the other night? How happy does it make you that they have become these sort of household names, have become so popular after the exposure that they've got with the Kings team?
That is fortunately that is one of the aims of the franchise, is to promote young talent and give them opportunities, give them a platform to excel at international stage. We've always maintained that, and it just shows that if you have a good environment and the sharing of knowledge is there among the senior and experienced players, and you with some confidence, definitely any player can play and contribute at any level, given that sort of a atmosphere and that sort of a confidence. So very happy that these players have in fact emerged very quickly toward to the Indian team, and also a lot of our players are getting picked up in the India A side. So it is very heartening.
Lovely. Thank you for that, Sanjay. I think this is the time for we need to do a round two of questions from the fans. Let me just go quickly over to Shivam. Shivam, are you there? Go ahead, ask your question, buddy.
My question is Virupa.
Yes.
Go on.
Yes, sir. According to you, who is the most Punjabi foreign player in Kings XI Punjab?
Punjabi. David
Punjabi.
Miller. David Miller will show you that Bhangra.
He's just saying that because I'm here. So he normally says.
I have to.
Or Bailey.
That's the respect I have to give Mr. David Miller.
Thank you.
Miller can give live example if you want to.
Only if you can do it first.
Come
Okay,
on,
I can.
come on, Shivam. That's a dare for you.
Yeah, I am doing now.
I didn't see that.
Oh, see?
Oh, I see David doing Bhangra over there. That's really cool.
Three cheers for David.
Yeah. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
David, on that note, do you
Something
do you do you listen to Punjabi music at all? Do you listen to Bhangra? David, have you heard any songs? Do you like Punjabi music at all?
As for me, yeah, I just listen to Viru during practice. He sings all the songs.
Panga nalo, panga nalo, panga nalo, panga.
Sensational.
Yes,
I enjoy
that's the anthem.
Daisy Boys.
Desi voice.
Subah
hone de.
Huna.
Subah hone na de.
That's my song.
Let him sing, na Virupa?
Yes. Sing.
I'll sing next Hangout. I'll learn the
I'll
words.
give him words and then he will sing.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much for
Next
being.
time.
Next time.
Next year IPL we come with lots of preparation
Yes.
and then sing for you, Shivam.
Thank you.
Thank you for being such a sport, David. Let me just go over to the next window here. Sub, I see you smiling. This is a chance to ask your question. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is to Sehwag sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had a sympathy for the bowlers? When
Why
you
I should have? And there are so many bowlers who hit on my helmet. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So there is no sympathy for bowlers. Sorry.
And that's exactly
Sanjay is agree with me.
that's exactly what we love about Virupa.
We are the openers. We have a very difficult place to bat. So opening is the toughest place.
I have another question to Sanjay sir. Will you please pass it?
Yes, yeah.
So you are doing a great job by existing new talent like Akshar Patel and Karanveer Singh and Anurit Singh, to whom you are inspired. Put that talent in our country to show them what they are.
Nay, I didn't get your question. Can you repeat the question, please?
Like I said, you are doing a great job by adding new talent like Akshar Patel and Karanveer Singh, to whom you are inspired.
No, I mean, see, I mean, I'm new to this job because just probably maybe 2 years into coaching and all that. But you do, when you play over, say, probably 2 decades of first-class cricket, you want to give opportunities to players who come from a smaller state, or who are denied selection because they are not being looked at, or for players who are, wanting to are hungry for a chance, hungry for an opportunity, and it just becomes that once you channelize that, and believe me, because even I come from a very small town. Like Viru was not from a metro; he came from Najafgarh. He had to travel 50 kilometers every day. I came from Aurangabad. My entire family shifted from Aurangabad to Bombay for my cricket. So today, the captain of the Indian team is from Ranchi, which is again a small town. So it's not that there isn't talent in smaller cities. It's just that if those players get an opportunity, they can prove that they are as good as anybody.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you for
And I
that.
have a
So,
question for Miller.
सारे सवाल आज ही पूछेगा सर.
Miller, you have a large fan base in India. How does it feel?
India. Sorry, what did you say?
You have a large fan base in India. How does it feel?
It feels very good. It's really nice to have fans in India. Yeah, it's a great feeling.
I see you blushing when you say that, David. Is there a particular fan in mind there?
There's a few particular fans in mind.
When he was doing that, you know.
And
he was on the screen.
actually, we had morning practice today, so the sun was very hot, and I got burnt. So I'm not blushing.
So much.
Wonderful, wonderful retort, David. Penny, over to you.
Okay, actually, Virupaji, since we're all laughing and giggling, I want to know from you, who is that one or two people in the team who are pranksters? And who are those one or two people in the team who make you laugh and are always joking around and everything?
Our captain, George Bailey. He's very funny man. He's very funny man, and he's very cool, very calm. Give full space to the players that they can do whatever they want to do as long as they'll do it with the responsibility.
Yes, we've always seen him smiling. He's known as Smiley as well. And,
He's following me.
He's following?
He's following Sehwag. George Bailey. That's why he's always smiling. And now Miller will start.
Virupaji, one more question. Who are the pranksters in the team? Who are the ones who play pranks on everyone?
I think Mandeep Singh.
And do you remember any particular story that he's that you remember?
Difficult, very difficult, because the kind of prank he did with us, I can't tell you.
Not for family audiences.
Miller is laughing, so he knows that. Yeah, but definitely for next time we'll find out something for our fans, so they can listen and laugh.
Virupaji, I have one more question for you. If you had, if there was 1 over and 26 runs needed, and you were on strike, which bowler would you want to face? Which bowler would you prefer facing?
Miller.
There we go with the Bangla.
You need 26 runs in last over. You have to have a weaker bowler to hit that 26 runs. I don't think so.
And if I was batting and I needed 26, I would want him to bowl. So
I'm very good off spinner. You know that? I'm very good off spinner. Do you know that? I have 100 test wickets.
I don't have one.
That's why I named you.
I feel like Coach Bangar is just feeling a little left out. Coach, a little boy told us that you are a very good singer.
No. I'm absolutely enjoying their discussion and their camaraderie. So.
Yes, but a little birdie told us that you're a brilliant singer, and our fans would love to hear something from you.
You have to pay me for that. I mean, I can't do anything for free.
Look at the lovely faces. The fans really want it.
See, because singing is not part of my contract. Okay, giving a interview for Kings XI Hangout is part of my contract. But if you can, it's just becoming a habit. Like every function that you have, you ask me to sing. So I've started to charge now.
Per second.
Per second, is it?
And it's not in rupees, it's in dollars.
Oh, it's in dollars. Or pounds.
No, dollars. We are happy with dollars.
Okay, well, Coach, I'm going to let you go only if you nominate someone else. So, is it either Virupaji or David Miller who's going to sing first today?
Song.
Panganalo. We just did that.
Absolutely. Let's hear it again then.
Come on, Danny.
Anyway, I'll not disappoint the fans.
Thank you so much, Coach.
I'll not actually burden our players who are again doing so much on the field. So I'll sing 3 or 4 lines. it has to be different from what I did in the past media event. So हर घड़ी बदल रही है धूप जिंदगी छाँव है कहीं कभी है धूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो जो है समा कल हो न हो.
Brilliant, brilliant, very well done, coach. Over to you, Pankaj.
Thank you. We've had such laughter, such joy, such entertainment. Let me just get back to a little bit of cricket. David, you've had some sensational innings in the past. Tell us which is your favorite.
Your voice is breaking, Pankaj.
Can you hear me?
You have to repeat your question.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can.
Okay, super. My question is to David.
Your voice is breaking, Pankaj.
Can you hear me now, Virupa?
Yes. Now we
Okay,
can.
my question is for David.
Not now. No, it's still seriously, it's breaking.
Virupa, I can hear him clearly.
Switch to somebody else because Pankaj's voice is breaking.
Okay, I'll ask Pankaj's question.
Yeah, you can.
So he's actually wanting to ask something to David. David, your favorite knockout out of all the wonders that you've pulled so far, which one is it?
Sorry, can you just repeat that question?
Voice is also breaking. Favorite what?
Your favorite knockout of all the wonders that you've pulled so far, which one is it?
Wonders.
Wonder.
Yeah. Punch. 100 is for
Yeah, there's. Are you talking just in my whole life, or in just the IPL or Champions League?
Yes.
Yes.
All line means what?
90.
IPL.
IPL. There was one in South Africa, the Dolphins. But
Go on, tell us about that one.
Nobody knows.
No, that's what I'm asking. Yeah, it was probably the 100 against Bangalore, where we chased that down. Makes it a bit better that we chased it down rather than setting, so it was very memorable.
All right, that's great. I hope you guys don't mind. There's one more fan question. Sehaj is waiting to ask a question. Sehaj, do you want to go ahead?
Hi, my question is to Mr. Bangar, who was termed as Mr. Gautam Bunt by Mr. Saurav Ganguly. So, have you been following the progress of the other teams in the league, or do you prefer to keep it simple and concentrate on your team only?
I mean, that is the only thing that I can do, because to look after 15 players is in itself a task. So I would rather look after my players than look after the probably 100 odd players that are playing in the tournament. But we do keep a track of the opponent, and we do try and look at their strengths and weaknesses, but then as much information as possible to the players so that they can go out there and apply their skills to various situations.
Thank you for that, coach. Sehaj, do you want to ask something else?
Sage, who's your favorite batsman? Can you hear me,
No,
Sage?
when you get, what else you do?
Who?
When you're not playing cricket, what does Virender Sehwag
Hangouts.
do?
You are
Our fans are not leaving us, man.
Virupa is on
They
fire.
are so demanding. We can't get away.
Virupaji, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
Pankaj, over to you. Would you like to ask something as well?
Okay, the first thing first, Virupa, can you hear me?
Yes.
Splendid. My question is to David.
Not now. Yeah, Pankaj, go on.
Virupa, yahi time mila hai.
Go on.
Okay, let me try again, Virupa. My question is for David. Wonderful, David. David's here. David, on
Not
similar
now.
lines.
Can't
That,
hear you now.
thanks, David, for playing along. Well, that's great. Maybe I should just go over to Penny. Penny, maybe you should ask the question.
Pankaj, I can hear you loud and clear
Yeah, I know.
actually.
I know. They're just pulling my leg. Virupa, let's not do that.
So,
Okay.
David,
Are you going to allow me to ask a question?
Yes.
Thank you so much, David. David, if David was not a cricketer, what would he be?
I've said a lot of different things in my. I've had that question a lot of times, but I think I would love to be a golfer.
Oh wow, a golfer. What's your handicap right now, David?
I play off a 7 or 8. I haven't played for a while,
This
so
is spectacular. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So would love to see David as a golfer as well. Penny, we are nearing the end of our show. Is there something
yes,
that you would like to
yes, there
tell us
is.
about?
Pankaj, thank you very much. David Miller, we have a surprise for you.
yes.
So
That's
I was
surprising.
just getting in touch with, I just got in touch with someone and he's agreed to come on the show with us. So I'm going to ask your cousin James.
Wow.
Oh my word! How is that? Hello, James.
How's it going?
Sitting in South Africa.
So it's a funny story, David. What I did was I got in touch with him via Twitter. Is at BEZZIEBEAR. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes. And I asked him if he'd like to come on the show and surprise you, and he was very excited. So here we are. I'm going to ask you personal questions. So get ready to spill the beans.
Okay, so that's so the pieces are all coming together now because
Yeah, what we've been talking about.
yeah, there's a story behind this, but
Do you want to
for
tell
a
us?
rainy day.
Will you get the bite?
Eh?
Pizza bite?
Yes.
This is his cousin. So
There's
how are
one
you
more
related? Do you want to tell us, James?
Yeah, David's father and my mother are brother and sister, so we are.
Hmm.
All right, and you're here in Chandigarh. How's that?
Yeah, I'm here in 15 minutes of it so far, and looking forward to the game tomorrow, and again on Sunday as well.
And do you have any funny stories of David Miller, the killer Miller that we know, of his childhood and stuff?
I say a lot about David right now, but I think something that's maybe not so funny about him, but many of you may not know, the frustration of having a cousin who is a famous cricketer. Obviously, as children, we played a lot of cricket together, and it was always very, very hard to get David out. And after the hours of bowling and fielding, when I finally got him out, and I got my opportunities to go and bat, he would probably get me out in the first over with his bowling. So,
I was a good bowler. Yeah, I remember those days.
You should cut him some slack, give him a little bit of like extra runs, extra balls, etc. Yeah. So were you in Shimla as well with David?
yeah, we went up to Shimla on Sunday, and that was amazing, absolutely amazing. Quite an interesting drive to get up to Shimla and back, but while we were there, we really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful, beautiful part of India.
Cool.
David, do you have any stories to tell us about James?
I actually don't. He is the prankster of the family, so I don't have many stories to tell.
David, it's a family show now. Can we leave?
Yes, you can leave, Virubai.
We're actually going to send David to come and say hi to you.
Thank you very much.
Come and say
Yeah.
hi.
Cool.
Thank you so much, James.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was our little surprise, David. I hope you liked it.
Thank you.
One last round of questions, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let me just go to Sanjay here. Sanjay, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, Pankaj. Oh. Hello.
So this hangout has turned into an actual hangout.
Hello. Hello.
So they were chatting us. So where were they sitting?
अरे कहाँ बैठे थे ये लोग यार?
So that's the special thing about this hangout. Coach Bangar, Virupaji and David Miller. We had the fans around and they wanted to come and see you. So this is not just a Google Hangout, it's turned into an actual hangout and they're very, very excited to see you guys.
It was a good surprise. I mean, we were surprised, we just thought that, what's happening here, where have they come from, appeared.
One last question.
I just thought that maybe it was something related to Mangalyaan, Mars, something has landed and they've started transmitting that India so far.
We saw a tweet about that, Coach. Very, very interesting. Mars orbiter. Anyway, so this was a surprise and we're almost nearing the end of our hangout. Can we please have a message for our fans? Coach, Virupaji and David Miller.
This is to all the fans out there. Thank you for all the support you guys have shown us in the past, and hopefully we continue to give you guys a good show on the field, and you guys continue to support us the next couple of years.
My message to all the fans is, if you're a true fan of Kings XI Punjab, just follow us, just come to the ground, support us, show you are a true fan of Kings XI Punjab, and hopefully we will entertain you in coming games. Thank you.
Yeah, obviously we had 5 lakh fans at the start of the season. Now we have 65 lakh fans. Probably towards the end of IPL and commencement of Champions League. So I believe the wishes and prayers of all of you are required for us. And while I always believe that Indian team is a blessed team, because when Indian team plays, when they go out and represent the country, there are a billion prayers along with them. So I expect, as fans of KXIP, your wishes are absolutely valuable to us, and that will help us in propelling further and further.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Virupaji. Thank you, David. Thank you for taking time out to interact with us. We're at the end of our hangout.
Thank you so much, Penny. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, fans.
All right. Okay. Good luck for your game.